Hello everyone. Greetings for today. So in today's video, we will be talking about item creation, and we will be seeing how item variants are managed, and also we will seeing item master and how we work on the item masters. So let's before beginning and before getting it get started, let us just understand what are the pain points and what are the drawbacks of item creation which generally an organization faces. So the first and the topmost pain point is like inaccurate stock management, inaccurate material consumption, difficulty in locating the item, increase in non-moving items, and also inaccurate costing of the material. So these are the some pain points which an organization faces. So what happens is if we have multiple item codes which are created and which are meant for only single item, then what happen is the inventory costs become inaccurate and also become complex. And also if duplicate items are there with a different naming convention, then there is high risk of wrong item consumption at the time of production. And also the duplicate if the duplicate item results into scattering of cost which is allocated against the product. So these are few drawbacks, or I would say these are the few limitations of item creation. Why all these happen is this all happen because of item duplicacy. To avoid this, Samadhan has come up with a solution with for item creation, and which we will see in next few minutes. And now just let's just jump into the solution and let's see how item is created. So to create the item, we'll go to product information management module, and in this module we'll go to release product. So here you can see this is the screen, and here we can find here we generally create a new items. So to create a new item, we'll click on new button, and once we'll click on new button, this form will open. And in this form, what happen is they we get the provision to create a new item. So the first of all, we will see what are the options which are available with us. That is, first one is product type. So this is for here we give the this is the provision that if you want to create a product for item or service. So if it is an item, generally we create creating items, so we'll select it as item. And this is one of the most important thing, that is product type and subtype. Product product is basically for if that particular is a single item, and product master is we want to maintain the master. And if we want to create the variant of that particular item, in that case product master is used. Now in this case, currently I'm taking as a product master and proceeding further with the same. Now, what is special customization or in special provision which is built by the Samadhan is, that is template. What is this template and what is the use of this template is, this template is basically attached with the category of the item, like for which category of item this template belongs. Suppose if I want to create a raw material of plywood, it may be a plywood of having XYZ dimension. I want to create a plywood. So I have selected RM plywood. So what system will do is like there in the backend it has been defined like this. In this category of item, these are the attribute values which we require, and also the value here is predefined, which is managed by the authorized person or the respective person enter the value. These are the predefined values which a person which is selected here as per the requirement of the user. So the product template is what it gives the provision of provision to create predefined template and also item categories as per the policy of the organization available. It also manage category attribute and product template for in a single screen. And also template have a attribute which is dependent on characteristic of each category. For each of these attribute, there are predefined attribute values, as I told you earlier also, which is applicable for the set of characteristic of items which are to be created. Addition of the attribute value is to be assigned to a set of qualified people of the organization so that it is controlled and managed well. Also, product number generation. So once we will select a template, here it will ask for like as per the predefined setup, it will ask what is the product type. Say for example, if my product type is plywood, and also what will be the length of this particular item. So these it will come from this drop down. We can select the dimensions and the attribute values of this particular item. And also here you can see suffix. These are the predefined suffixes are predefined. By this suffix, there will be a gap, and which is defined against every attribute value. And once we'll click on OK, what system will do is like what are the changes you can see what system has done is see here by default it has already taken the item model group is basically it shows the posting of this particular item, like when the transaction is being performed, what will the posting and where this posting of this transaction is done. Item group is from which category this item belongs to. So this item belongs to the raw material category of plywood. So it is coming here. It has already inherited from the template. And also the storage dimension group, site, warehouse location, tracking dimension group is it has already taken. So all the details are inherited from the template only. So now here there are few new things which I would like to tell you. Like, that is category of number series. Here you can see as I have selected the category, the template. So here the item number is coming at is that is RM plywood. Why it is coming? Because the product number generation is automated and it is configured with the format which is applicable to a specific category of item. Now, if you see the product description, this is the description of our item, and here you can see it is automatically created by concatenation of the attribute values which are selected at the time of product creation. And also here, this is a product UID. This is a unique identification number which is allocated to the product from the backend. So these are the things which which is inherited and which a system created as per the. So what is the main role of UID is basically it stops the duplicacy of the item. And what it do is like system does not allow to create a product again with the same attribute value, and it also restrict the duplicate item creation. And there like while entering the attribute values, we have seen the suffix. So suffix is the predefined against the category attribute which is standard product description. So here you can see these are the prefix which were added against the attribute values. So here we have to enter these details, and once we'll click on OK, so simply our item will be created. Once I'll click on OK, here you can see this a number is generated by itself, and by default, this item is stopped for order transaction unless it is approved by the respective or authorized person to proceed with this item. So till now we have seen how item is created, how products are created. Now we will see suppose how item master is created. So basically, as I have shown you the form of creating the items, when we click on this new button, this same form appears. And for creating the item master here, we have to select the product subtype as product master. So once we will select the product master, everything will remain same except this option of product dimension group will come, which is dependent on the variant, like which the variant we want to select. So it is applicable for all kind of product, like we can create the product master for every item. Okay, so here in this case we will select the product subtype as product master, and in the same way we can select a template for which template we are creating this. and we can proceed with in the same way as we discussed earlier. Say, so for example, I want to create for RM form. I have selected here. You can see here these are the attributes which values are predefined in the system. Only we have to select the values and which is tagged against this particular category of items. Say for example, I have selected it, and this is the suffix which is already predefined in the system, and we can select the attribute values of this particular item, and then we'll click on OK. So once we'll click on OK, it will see in the same way the product number. See, as I have told you, this is dependent on the category of the item. So product number is generated as per the category. Say RM foam, and here you can see the description, which is bifurcated by the suffix, the attribute values, and here also in the product dimension group, like how we will how the like what are the variants which will be against this particular product master. So suppose I want to take a size and color only for the, so I will select it as size and color, and then I will click on OK. So once we will click on OK, what will happen is an item master will be created. You can see this item master is created, and now in the same way, to make this accessible, we have to take the permission for the higher authority. We have also given the provision. We have to take the permission, and then we can proceed with the item. And then now coming back, we'll go to product master, and let's see how this variation, how to add a variant to this item. So we will select this particular item, and then we'll go to product variant, and in product variant we can add the variant, the name and the variant, or uh, the size which you want to add. So suppose first we have to type what are the variant which we want to take in this item. So let's just add those, and then color, whatever color we want to take, we can select that color, and then so what will happen is, so we can select the size and color, and then if we want to add any description, we can add a description, and then we can click on save. So see here the variation, the variant of this particular item is added. So these are the option, and also if we want the suggestion from the system, so we can also click on view suggestion, and if the system will create the suggestion for us, what can be the possible variation of this particular item. So thank you. That was it for this video. Thank you and have a nice day.